It's the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
On the handoff, and it's Allen. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings
15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Get this complete, it's Addison again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Motion, reset. Go!
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
A 20-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down. Here's Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Check the ball!
On second down, it's Nix. And the Broncos are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
That's good for
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet. Like, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now, here's second and goal. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's It's going to lead to a third down.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
He's got his big tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his first touchdown of the new year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? On the give, this is Allen. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A carry here for Allen. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Third down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
65. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run with Allen. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
14-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Broncos 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing, Nix. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Kirk is the motion man. Again, it'll be Kamara. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Nix. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A big play to kick off this drive. 59 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll get this down to the left flat.
McCarthy's pass. Complete to Jalen Naylor. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Second and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go! Hey.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street, street.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
It's a turnover.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. And that one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
It's a give now to Camara. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Nix to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Allen gonna get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
This one is caught by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. Another run, and again, it's Allen. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Next to the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Kirk is the motion man. Nix now to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down. Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Third and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
23 yards. First down, Denver.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll take this for about 6. It's down inside the 40.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4. Another run here with Kamara. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third and 2. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 15 yards through the air. First down, Broncos.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A first down throw for Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Vikings take over first down.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On the ground, it is Allen. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check it out, please. Check it.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. In the middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60. 60.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready up.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's gonna bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Finding space at the 40. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything?
He works free, right side. And he will score. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Vikings 17. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian Kirk, touchdown Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 17. Will Lutz to kick
So
off
now
for
after the
Broncos.
touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, great.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Dominic Hampton.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now the play clock winding down, a whistle, and perhaps a false start. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Motion, motion.
a run here with Kamara.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run with Cup, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. Here comes second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.